reached out to someone that I knew when I was like 13 or 14, and I was always on the phone with him as a child, and he was just a childhood friend. I always thought that because he did most of the talking, that I was being there for him. And so I got to speak to him just about, like, do you remember even talking to me? And he did. And it's so crazy how the whole time, because he always was the one talking, like I said, I always felt like I was just being there for him. He said, like, I seen, like, just because I was around you a lot, I seen a lot of things that you were going through at that age, and I really just was trying to be there for you. And I said, it's just the craziest thing, because I always thought because you were talking all the time about situations that I was there for you. An amazing thing, because I was, and I didn't talk that much, but I had a lot of phone numbers, and people would always call me, and I would call people. I was always on the phone from the time I was like 13 to 18. I stayed on the phone all the time. The phone was my best friend. It just make me think, from the time you're young, how you can just attract people that are like-minded, people that are like you. For me, I was doing for him, or what I thought I was doing for him, the same thing that he thought or felt like he was doing for me. And I was just reflecting it in us. Like, I thought I was being a good friend by listening to someone that I thought that was going through a lot, and he was actually talking because he wanted to be there for someone who seemed like they were going through a lot. And I've never been the type to even mention my problems or what I was going through, even as a child. So it's really amazing to see that we could be that young and still be there for each other. That just means that us as parents, like being a parent, you can really teach your child how to be genuine to people, how to love everyone, how to feel one with everyone. And it really will display later in life, because I feel like I still am that same person, and I still could be that same person. Although there's so many things that I have going on now, but I still could be that person for someone. So I will continue to just make my daughter feel like you have to be there for the people that need you. And I love to still be there for the people that need me, with the exception of people that will pull bad energy into my aura. And as long as that doesn't happen, but that was an amazing thing. And I was glad I actually manifested that, because it's not that I wanted to talk to that person, but I felt like for a while, like, I wish I could speak to someone who I used to speak to in the past, and just be on the phone with for hours in the past, and get their view on what we were doing, or why we were on the phone that long, or what they feel like the reason for that was. And I always felt like that. So it was really nice to be able to get to actually do that.